So a music producer just used AI to steal $8 million, and now he landed himself in federal prison. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not joking. This is actually real. This just happened like a couple days ago on the 19th. We need to talk about this because this is like really huge. And of course, similar to the last video I made, the implications of how people are using AI are like just bigger than probably we even think. It's literally sending people to federal prison right now. This producer's name was Michael Smith. He was a 54-year-old dude from North Carolina. He just pled guilty this past 19th. And yeah, he's facing 5 years in federal prison. Of course, he's gonna have to give back the money. But yeah, he's about to do Fed time. He stole $8 million. This case is actually a historical case because this is the first time that there's like an AI streaming music related type of case where somebody's used AI to steal millions of dollars. And so what this dude Smith did is actually pretty wild. He used basically an AI music platform and he generated thousands and hundreds of thousands of songs. This wasn't like, he didn't just generate like a few songs. This dude was literally generating as many songs as probably he possibly could. It would wind up being hundreds of thousands of songs. So after the dude made his fake bot generated AI songs, hundreds and thousands of them, he went to Apple, Amazon, YouTube. He went to all of the major streaming platforms. And then he began to post all of his bot generated music and content. But the dude is like crazy because then he went a step further. Not only did he make all of these hundreds of thousands of songs and he posted them to all of these streaming platforms, he then went on to all of these streaming platforms and he made hundreds of thousands of accounts, and then he began streaming all of his different songs that he had put on these platforms. Literally, this dude had billions of streams. He had billions of streams that he was generating from all of these songs that he created. And so because it was essentially spread across hundreds of thousands of songs, he spread all of these streams across hundreds of thousands of accounts. That was how it looked real, and that he was able to fool like the streaming platforms. And this dude was doing this for 7 years. That means he was having millions of streams with hundreds and if not thousands of AI songs and thousands of accounts that he was streaming from, and he was doing this for 7 years. It took him 7 years to get caught doing this, and he actually made like in total like he actually made like over $10 million doing this before they actually flagged him, before he got caught. Here's where it gets a little bit more interesting though, because the AI platform that he was using, Billboard connected that platform to a company called Boomy. The CEO of Boomy, a guy named Alex Mitchell, he's listed as a co-conspirator in the case. And basically this dude was on Smith's books, so he was like part of the conspiracy to stream all this thousands of music, and like dude was just paying him like a couple $1,000s. Not even a lot, like just a couple $1,000s. So you're a part of this major scheme with all these hundreds of millions and generating millions of dollars, and you're literally like this co-conspirator. He was getting paid just a couple $1,000s, like $2,000. So it's like always a like crash out person that people take advantage of to help them make the real money, and they just throw them like a couple bucks. Because now this dude, he's definitely getting bagged too, and he was only making a couple stacks a month. Actually, I don't know if they're even charging him, but he's probably gonna end up charged later. But definitely the company that he's with, they're getting charged too, so they're implicated in the case too. This is a historic multi-million-dollar AI streaming case. The U.S. Attorney General pretty much said like all of the songs were fake, all of the listeners were fake. Everything about this was fake except for the money that this dude was, like the checks that he was cashing. It's also a signal from the feds because you have the Attorney General, Jay Clayton. He's basically saying that all of the AI songs are fake. So That's the feds telling you how they feel about AI and AI generated content. They don't even believe that it's real. So the feds don't believe it's real. They're taking millions of dollars that would have been going to real creators, and they're essentially taking that money out of your pocket. These are, like I said, this is hundreds of thousands of streams. This is not like a little bit. These are a lot of accounts that they flooded these platforms with. So this is taking real revenue, literally millions of dollars of revenue out of actual content creators and actual legitimate companies and platforms. This is like stealing the money from them. Like, obviously stealing. Now, what's even sicker to me is that this is just like one person that's created thousands and thousands of fake songs and fake user accounts to stream the fake songs. What does that say about the rest of the music industry? Because like, this has been going on for some time now, and we know that this is not the only case of this. So being that we know that this has been going on, how much of everything else that we even listen to and consume in music that's put out there is even real? There's got to be other people who are also making fake AI generated music and content. They can literally create a character right now, so they can literally just make a fake artist out of thin air. It's not that hard. They could pick a voice, they could pick how they look, they could pick where they're from, they could give them a fake background, a fake backstory, and everything is fabricated. It doesn't even have to be a real person behind it, and they could have a real following. Like, there's real people who listen to it, as well as bots who are gonna listen to it. But the idea and the perception to the public is that this is a real figure, and it's not. It's just completely AI. And of course, the people who are going to get caught stealing with this, who might think that they might be able to get away with it and make some millions of dollars or whatever with using AI, they really have to realize that the penalties coming down are like super harsh. At the end of the day, this person was generating fake content. And yes, they were a fraudulent person. They should pay all this money back. I don't know how he generated over $10 million, but they bagged him for 8. I don't know. That's just how, whatever they can prove. Doesn't matter. The point of what I'm saying is that people who are thinking that you're going to use AI to do something similar or fool people or use it in any type of a malicious way, when they actually do start coming out with these sentences, people are doing fed time. Like, you're going to federal prison for these. It's not even, because there's so little precedent when it comes to these cases and stuff like that. I expect people that actually are brought in front of a judge to get the book thrown at them, because you got to get made an example of. The bot problem is real. Like, they really have to get the bots under control, because like I was saying earlier, it's like, you don't even know, the artist is fake, but are the fans fake too? It's like the artist fake, the fans are fake, the fans are botted out. Everybody knows Spotify got bot problems. Pretty much any platform, any and all platforms, they say like the fake internet or the dead internet, because it's pretty much this bots that's consuming and crawling. Think about it. Like, you go to Google and you search something, most of the time people don't even go to the website. They just take whatever Google shows them. So that's essentially an example of a bot that's scouring the web, because you're searching for it, but you're not actually using the website or navigating to the website. You're just peeling the information back. And that's exactly what these bots are doing, just in a different way. It's music. They're going and listening to the music where a person would be listening to the music. The crazy thing is that when the stakes are this high, people are making like literally like millions of dollars and going to jail doing fed time, like, you're gonna see more of this activity. Like, more people are gonna risk it and try to like see what they can do with AI to try to make a lot of money. And a lot of people are gonna get caught out, because it's like the Wild West when it comes to AI right now. A lot of what's going on with AI right now reminds me of the early stages of crypto, like crypto 2017. Nowadays, almost any average person has more access to all of these AI tools that can be used to generate all of these different types of content, be it music, video, whatever it is. That's what's really crazy about this too, is this was going on, like, you don't even know. This could be songs that you know and listen to. It's like hundreds of thousands of songs. There could be songs that you know and listen to that were completely generated by AI, and you don't even know it. You just think that artist has written, produced, and given you that song, created that song. The really crazy thing is that this has been going on for years, but now here we are today, and all of these different AI tools are so pervasive that any and everybody can have access to this. So anybody can just create an artist out of nowhere. Anybody can just make and fake AI character and sell it to the masses. It's just become that easy, just as easy as it is to just Google something. You can go and you can use AI. So essentially what you're gonna have is you're gonna have your core real artists, people who actually know music and know how to produce music. They're gonna be competing against literally the masses of everyone with an idea who can operate AI. So you're also going to be sharing that money, because the truth is that the bots are out there now. Just imagine they're just going to get more advanced. There's going to be more bots. There's going to be people deploying bots, probably for every person. If we said that there was like 100 bots right now today, next week there's probably going to be 50, and then next month there's going to be 1,000, because it's an exponential growth of the use of AI and the adoption of AI, and it's becoming so easy that pretty much anybody can use AI. I don't really know if anybody can do anything about stuff like this. I really don't know if there's any counter to it, just because it's gonna become so pervasive. The best counter, that if you're a content creator, a musician, a producer, a writer, whatever, I think the best counter to any of what you can do when it comes to AI is protect your privacy, number one, at all costs. I create so much, and sometimes I put stuff together and then I don't even put a product out, or I don't present it to the public. Some stuff you just got to keep it close to your heart, right? So that's number one. And number two is to just actually like create real organic content, because as we get further and further into the future, you're going to see less and less real organic content, and it's going to be harder to even know what the real organic content is, and that's going to be a new challenge, right? So people are going to really be looking for and trying to find that real, that raw, rugged, it's a real person. You know you're getting a real person, even if they are using some AI, because I think that everybody is going to be using AI, just like everybody Googles and everybody uses the internet and everybody has a cell phone. Everybody's going to be using AI, right? But the challenge is going to be finding and making connections with people who actually still believe in the organic creative process, and people who are actually going to do real work. That's going to be how you counteract that. But yeah, that's it, man. AI gets a little bit crazier. I'm going to keep making videos about AI. If you like hearing about AI and maybe some other crazy topics, just hit the subscribe. Yeah, but that's it, man. Keep your content private and keep making it. Keep making the content and keep it close to your heart. Yeah, that's it. Parallax Digital.